A severe heat wave is gripping the country, stretching nearly from coast to coast over the next few days, with a real focus on both Western Australia and Queensland, seeing the longest spell of those elevated temperatures. Let's jump right in and look at Tuesday's maximum temperatures. Another very hot day in the west. Would you believe me if I said 38 degrees in Perth is 5 degrees cooler than what they had yesterday, and the 39 degrees is 10 degrees cooler than what Geraldton had yesterday when it clocked in 49.3 degrees, tied the warmest day on record there. The difference for Tuesday is other parts of the country are also starting to get very warm. It had been a little bit milder over parts of Queensland and New South Wales, but that temperature is really starting to spike through these areas here, high 30s and low 40s, although not quite reaching the coastline. Another way to look at these temperatures is only highlight spots on the map that are above 40 degrees. Parts of all states and territories except for Tasmania and ACT. We've got those 40-degree temperatures in northern Victoria, western New South Wales, Queensland, and large parts of central and western Australia as well. Let's look a little further into the week, into Wednesday, but this is not maximum temperatures. We're now looking at minimum temperatures overnight tonight. It's a very warm night for the southwest of the country. 26 degrees as a minimum in Perth. That's similar to what it was last night, so another sticky one in store. Some spots could be as high as 28 or 29 degrees. Similar across in Queensland as well, a very warm night tonight with most places in the mid-20s, tending towards the upper 20s for inland parts of the state. Now we'll look at the maximum temperatures for Wednesday, and we will see temperatures start to climb across the coast now. 35 in Brisbane, 36 in Rockhampton, and up to the mid-40s for central parts of Queensland on Wednesday. And of course, it's not just Queensland getting the warm weather, it's large parts of the country. Do note the higher temperatures in New South Wales, 38 Newcastle, 34 in Sydney, could be 39 in western parts of Sydney. We don't have heat wave warnings in place here because it's one warm day. It will be cooling off in many of these areas for Thursday, meaning we don't meet that 3-day threshold. Staying warm through the centre and the west, 38 in Perth for Wednesday, 39 in Perth for Thursday. Another hot day for large parts of the country, cooler along this coast and continuing to be cooler across this bubble of the country down here after it had been pretty warm there in recent days. Because of this run of heat, we've got a lot of areas under severe heat wave warning. Much of central and southwestern WA, including Perth, has got severe heat wave warnings in place. Parts of Queensland starting to see those heat waves build in the next few days. This is out to Thursday, but if we go one extra day out to Friday, we can see it intensifies across Queensland, including the southeast around Brisbane. Heat wave warnings in place there out through to Friday, so it is going to be a hot day on Friday. It is going to be a hot weekend for this part of the country. Now it is Australia, it is summer. Heat waves might just sound like normal summer weather, but they can be very significant. Some of the impacts that come hand in hand with these severe heat waves are an increased risk of bushfire for these hot, dry areas. It can be really difficult to sleep and stay cool through the day. Lots of water, lots of shade is required, and it can really put stress on the power network and infrastructure through both our major towns and cities and our rural and urban areas. So it is wise to stay up to date with those severe heat wave warnings this week and keep an eye on your local forecast temperatures on the Bureau website and Bomb Weather app. Thanks for watching. Stay safe.